Hey, Feral Audio consumer, did you know Feral Audio's got a new survey?
Hey, I am a Feral Audio consumer even though you're not talking about that, and I didn't know that.
I am talking about that.
Man, we're on a mission to get to know our listeners a little better, and that means you. So basically these surveys, they kind of help us get information about what you like, right?
I guess so. Your participation in these surveys makes a difference for everyone making podcasts at Feral. It's a super easy way to support the shows you love. So we appreciate you helping out. I mean, I'll say I don't. But that's just me. I don't like the idea of. I don't mind the idea of a survey.
Right.
Please feel free to let someone at Feral know that you wish I lost weight. You can seriously in advance go fuck yourself.
I don't think these are the survey questions.
Okay.
No,
I imagine it's more like, who are you? Like what if we find out that there's a bunch of asexual listeners,
Right.
and that they in particular don't have they don't feel like they have their point of view represented. Like, the great thing about podcasting networks is it's very low overhead to create a podcast. So this survey is a great first step to help us build a better Feral Audio that includes if representation is your jam, or it just your interests,
Right. Are you into football? Would you never, for instance, ever buy a football app if it was advertised to you? Is that not helpful to you?
Right. We can tailor make connections between audiences and and advertisers.
This survey is going to exactly help out those kinds of issues because we don't know you don't like football.
You can find the survey at feralaudio.com/survey. That's feralaudio.com/survey.
You're helping yourselves.
The Feral Audio survey. You'll float too.
Feral Audio.
From gorgeous uptown Burbank, Harmontown, once again, is in session. Please welcome the game master, Spencer Crittenden. And the mayor with the mostest, Dan Harmon.
Hello, thank you. I mean, obviously, it's hello, how are you, and the usual niceties. I also should add, I'm not a Nazi. That's a new thing that you just add to be polite. That's the new minimum definition of interhuman communication. You want to start, I'm not a Nazi.
But
You
if
have
you
to
were,
know that.
it would go a little something.
And then you say, oh, Dan, that's you're pandering, you're virtue signaling, right? Isn't that what you call it? You fucks?
Yeah.
You say you're not a Nazi, and then you get a big bell and a cookie, because that's so easy to say you're not a Nazi. Well, no, it's not that easy to say, is it? It's not easy to say you're not a Nazi. The president has a difficult time. And he has no repercussions to fear, really, except for some Nazis not voting for him. And he has traded that today. He has officially decreed, to the extent that a compulsively dishonest parasite can decree anything, he has decreed that he is a Nazi because there are people goose-stepping down a main street in the heart of America, wherever the fuck that place is, and it would have been so easy to trade a couple of Nazi votes for what he might have hoped would be a couple of non-Nazi votes. Perhaps the easiest votes to get of all. Simple non-Nazi votes. Low-hanging democratic fruit, it's been called. I promise to not be a Nazi. You're hired these days. He couldn't do it. He couldn't bring himself to do it. And that is as close as you're going to get with a coward to his saying, I'm a Nazi,
Dan,
which is what he said.
He just wants to be loved
Yeah.
by Nazis.
And just wanting to be loved is important and human. We all just want to be loved. And the big question is, when you are not loved and a Nazi is across the street going, yoo-hoo, do you go back to being not loved or walk across the street? That is what this civil war, and I promise you that's what's brewing, is going to be all about. And it's fucking over. The discourse is over. We have sat, we have talked, we have argued, we have pondered. The discourse is over. These people that tweet you when you retweet somebody, when you just say a simple fact that should not cause you to get a knot in your stomach, like, I'm not a Nazi. The people that tweet you and say, nor am I, but just out of curiosity. Just tell them to go fuck themselves. The discourse is over. The war has begun. You're not talking to Nazis anymore. You're not talking to people that want to entertain the notion of being a Nazi anymore. You don't want to talk to people that want to circumscribe the concept of Nazism within a fucking Socratic dialectic about goddamn whether Nazi. They're fucking Nazis. It's the bedrock of humanity. It is so low that the worst people in the world find it, and that's where they rally. And it's so low, we have gotten so bad that a third of our country has gotten there. 29% of the people are fucking Nazis. Let's face it, that's a minority. We can beat them. We have to say, I'm not a Nazi, though. Yeah. 2/3 of the country just don't want to be political. It's not politics to say you're not a Nazi. It's like taking a shit. You just do it, or you explode. You die if you don't shit, and you die if you don't say you're not a Nazi! Fascism is a fucking cancer. It will eat your country unless your country kills it. Here's what happens when you get cancer. Nothing good. Nothing. There is no way out of it. I'm your country's doctor. You've got cancer. You have fascism. You are going to suffer. You are going to fight. You are going to feel pain. You are not getting out of this. We have fascism. It is happening. We're fucking dead, maybe. Or maybe they're dead. That's about it. It's not a continuum. There's no gray area. It's not a fad. Fascism doesn't pop up and then recede when it finds out no one's into it. It doesn't respond to love. It doesn't respond to hate. It doesn't respond to ignoring it. It doesn't respond to timeouts. It doesn't respond to attention. It doesn't respond to lack of attention. You stab it. You cut it out. You bombard it with poison. Or you die, and in any case, you will probably die. Don't die talking to cancer. Don't die hanging out with it. Don't die arguing with it on Twitter. It's fucking fascism. Enough. Team up. Stop bitching about Bernie Sanders. I don't care what flavor you want your democracy to be. It's democracy versus motherfucking fascism. You can be as Bernie as you want. You gotta do it later, man. You gotta do it fucking later. You gotta do it later.
You got to oppose fascism.
All right, so I have fingernail questions. Because I went on a week-long trip and I was like...
That was a fucking hairpin turn, man.
I'm not going to pack my fingernail clippers for one trip. And then do they grow from the root and they just push forward? That's where the white lines happen?
think.
And those happen so fast and we still haven't developed a pill. How do you join Antifa? What is that?
That's just like a slur for not being a Nazi.
Is that a term that's been invented by the
more or
opposition?
less. I mean, it takes the fascist out of anti-fascism. You know?
It's like the optics couldn't be better on the term anti-fascist. You don't want to lose that part.
Right, that's why they lost it, is because otherwise they'd say anti-fascist, which they're talking about themselves as
So the bad guys shortened it to Antifa because that sounds like a Middle Eastern thing.
That's my perception. Who knows?
Well, I looked it up.
Right.
Spencer, where do you fall on fascism?
I love it. But only when it's under my banner. Because I happen to be right.
Stop arguing with them. Every person, there's 20 dudes willing to take their khakis and their tiki torches down out under the shit. they're not even the worst of the bad guys. It's the 6-1 outnumbering them that are just sitting there watching on their laptops going like, oh, they have a point. Fuck them. Shame them. Find them. Make them say, I'm a Nazi. Introduce yourself to all of your friends tomorrow. Hello, I'm not a Nazi. Make everyone say it or don't say it. It's come to that. I'm sorry. It's called quarantining. The president cannot say, I'm not a Nazi. Let's make it the cool thing to do. Let's see if he catches on. Let's see if he's the last person to say it.
The whole tiki torch thing, how many Home Depots are in Virginia? Like, that's a lot of fucking tiki torches.
And how in love are they with that culture, the island culture? Or do they just hate mosquitoes that bad?
They're throwing the only luau where nobody got laid. You know, the whole protest is all in the pockets of Big Tiki Torch.
Here's a fun joke.
That was Church's joke from earlier. I stole her joke.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Funny.
Funny who?
Funny Nazi.
Funny Nazi who?
A funny Nazi doesn't exist. There's no such thing. Have you ever gotten a laugh from interacting with any of these people? Is that you have to lose your humor before you get to that point. They're not making music videos, these people. They're not talented dancers. There's no, you always see the people, I saw Hart Hansen, the poor, kind Canadian soul, created Bones, probably fed these people their fucking murder bones for 20 years of fucking syndicated Bones episodes. And he bothers to say like, well, that president seems like a fart face. And then like someone's going like, hey, I love your show. But respecting the president should be a thing. Like, what? Fuck you, man! Like, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Like, nobody that makes television respects any politician. Nobody. Like, go fucking watch all TV that's only made by fucking like Nazis.
Linwood Boomer.
You're gonna be watching like, some weird VeggieTales show that we don't know about. Where the tomato is like killing Jews and and the pickle says like, how do you do that? And the tomato says, practice. And it's not going to be good. They're not going to land a joke. I guarantee you that. They can't land a fucking joke. Why do you think they're so mad? Do we have any Nazis here? It's a legitimate question now. It's just a fucking straight up legitimate. It's as easy
I'm
as
a little disappointed, actually. I thought our crowd is big enough to have a couple Nazis. Is anybody kind of a Nazi? Woo!
So here's the ways we could die. We could die by Nazi, like somebody. I know I'm gonna die. My longest longevity will be like firing squad, like because I'm on record now. I've said I don't like Nazis. You guys are still in the clear. You could be like what they call the March Violets or whatever in the Third Reich. Like you can later say, oh no, I was just hanging out. I was just waiting to make a decision. Nazi, please. Good for you. Good for you. You're a survivor. I respect you so much. That's why I love your notes on Rick and Morty. I love you. I love your opinions about women, and I just think you're the cat's pajamas, you fucking pukes. And I've only gotten this far by giving a fuck. Psych. Dan Harmon turned into Kramer. The Nazis turned Dan Harmon into Kramer. Ironically, okay. Anyways, sorry. Look, I didn't know. I don't script the show. I just want to say, I'm feeling what you're feeling. I know you're upset. Thank you for coming out to a warehouse in Burbank when you're this upset. Like, you should be scared to leave your house now. Like, thank you. I don't mean to dump on you. I'm just hoping to cathartify you a little bit. I don't know.
He also wants to make up a new word called cathartify.
I don't know, I know there's no straight answer, like, for all of you. You're not all feeling the same way at all. Sometimes some of you are coming here to escape this stuff, and then you're bummed out. I was like, oh, Dan's just as mad as I am. I don't want this shit. I don't want to listen to Dad yell about what I'm yelling about. Some of you are coming, and I was like, oh, God, what if I just talked about Minecraft for 2 hours? You'd be like, why did Dan do that? Is he a Nazi?
See, I feel like I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but a classic distraction tactic is like when you're under investigation by special counsel and all this stuff. like you start saying, "Oh, I want to bomb Korea," or "Korea's going to bomb us," and all this stuff, or like all this shit. And I think that Trump is distracting from the real issue of the day, which is if you have a dragon, why are you going to ride it into battle? If you're the fucking queen.
Because you gotta hear you say Dracarys.
Because if you don't say Dracarys into its ear, it might melt like the Dothraki.
You don't fucking
Well,
ride
I don't think they'll do it. Well, I guess they might.
it. You don't write it in there. You don't write it. You fucking... You have to have remote control technology.
Isn't there a line a couple like last season where Peter Dinklage is like walking and he goes like, "Oh yes, of course everyone knows that dragons have a limited bond with the people that save them and that they recognize the like." He does like a little line of exposition that kind of buffers it. It's like I thought I remembered that because I was like, "Oy vey," that was a lot of leather.
Right. If that doesn't go anywhere, and it didn't in that season at least. Well, not really, at least.
I think that was just like a patch over the whole thing where it's just like you can take, the dragons could be in a basement and be bummed out that they're chained up and almost eat you, but then you can take a bad guy there, but then you can take your husband and then the things, but then you can fly them over and they can hit the ships that you need. I don't know. Who cares? It's a good enough show. Have you guys seen King of Queens? Game of Thrones is good enough. I was in the desert. I've seen more episodes of King of Queens than any fucking person since the Geneva Convention should be required to watch. This show is fucking insane. I started to love it because it became a hero because it was doing television so wrong and surviving. It became Frodo. It was like carrying the ring of entertainment to a volcano and throwing it in. And I was Sauron going like, well, fuck it then. I'll die. I love it then. I guess I understand your third episode in a row about your relationship with your neighbors. I just like, it's insane, that show. It's fucking nuts. It's like watching a lizard cook on a rock. In that it's fun after a while.
Yeah.
But that if anyone caught you, you'd be ashamed of yourself.
What's
the fuck?
Steve Levy, everybody, bring in the alcohol. Steve Levy.
All right.
Alcohol bringer to the stars.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Look, I saw your tweet, whatever asshole that was. I can't wait to watch Dan stammer, and then he says, "I hate Nazis," and he takes a drink. Look, don't deconstruct me. I deconstruct the world. And you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. And I'm gonna kill myself in my bathtub. Didn't see? I measure when I should do it by the amount of laughs that gets.
Wait, you want?
It's getting down to a quiet. That that needle's just calm as shit. I'm gonna kill myself, and you guys are like, "Yeah, we know." Get on with it.
How are you going to kill yourself in the bathtub?
I'm going to put a big plastic bag and duct tape it all around. We've been over this. Because I'm going to write like a professional. I'm going to write backwards from the ending where someone has to clean my ass up. And I'm going to have a note when you come in my door, which you're going to come to because I called 911. I was like, they're going to see a note. It's going to explain everything. I'm killing myself. Goodbye. And then they're going to see a note. It says, body's upstairs. It's in the bathtub. It's a bit of a mess. So sorry. Sorry. I put plastic down. I hope it held everything in. I did it in the bathtub. Go on up. Dogs are locked in the bedroom. They're not well trained. They'll be barking.
But are you gonna how are you gonna like do the job?
I'm gonna blow my brains out. What are you, a fucking idiot?
You're gonna blow your brains out in a bathtub. Yeah, okay, that's nice.
No, I'm going to write a poem and dive face down into a river outside my cottage. What the fuck? What am I, Jane Austen?
You can slip.
Yeah, I'm going to blow my brains out like a fucking bro. I'm going to stick my dick in my own mouth and get it hard, fucking cum bullets. Came a bullet. Killed me. Looks like this guy died from coming so hard. Because he was so straight.
You think when it gets down...
Let's clean him up and bronze his letter. Then we won't be able to read it. What good is a bronzed letter?
You're not the most organized guy when you're not depressed enough to kill yourself. You think when it comes down to the time when you actually want to die, you're going to be duct taping plastic up around your bathtub? Like you're gonna be that organized?
I'll probably handle that. Yeah.
I got a full staff. Oh. All right. I gotta put an asterisk on that. Like I do 25% of our audience like is young and go. If you're feeling feelings like don't. I'm joking about that. I'm 44. It's a conscious thing. If you feel so sad that you feel like that's an escape from your pain, talk to somebody. Okay, very funny, Dan. Very funny. That's hilarious. Well, you'll be sad when I kill myself because no one respected my fucking asterisks for depressed people. I'll be like, you know what? I couldn't stand the fucking eye rolling after when I would care about people. I couldn't stand it. You made me kill myself. Good job, assholes. Why don't you go not quite vote for Trump, but sit there and wait to see what happens some more? You fucking biomass of pukes. Fucking big pile of puke. Dan, feed me so I can dissolve you in my acid, you fucking gross pile of fucking human pudding. Fucking brainless throng. Can't even tell when I'm joking and when I'm not. Look, right now I'm joking. You can't tell, you fucking idiots.
Dan.
Stupid ass fucking jerks.
Dan.
Can't tell fake hatred from love. Fucking morons.
Dan, you got him right where you want him. You got it.
Believe me, I only do this when I have very lovable guests that I know you guys will side with. But yeah. Wait. What was that? How do you join Antifa? Okay, I got that. Oh, it's just regarding my dogs. Like, so if the North Korea thing happens, if we know there's like ICBMs headed in, I was like, do I have to kill my dogs? That's a thing? Like,
yeah,
I don't want.
Be fine.
And then it's like so I was like, do I have to get like cyanide tablets? So I have to feed my dogs and then I kill myself. And then
I don't think you could get cyanide tablets.
Well, there's got to be something that kills dogs.
Wait.
A lot of things kill dogs.
Dog bullets. I don't know. Like
you love your dog so much that you want to be the one to kill them, not the ICBM. You don't want to give them the chance to survive it.
I feel like I don't know. Okay, yeah. Well, we've all seen The Road. Like, I don't want to. I don't care who survives. I don't want anyone having to. I don't want it to be me and my two dogs. But then Mike Waldron said, no, you should keep those guys alive and maraud the land with them.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I like that. Maraud the land with Nigel and Harvey.
Also, if you're too ill and like succumbing to radiation sickness to move, your dogs will just eat you. And then that's the final gift that you give your dogs.
It's just like dog cancer from eating radioactive human meat?
I mean, they probably have it,
you
too.
can eat radioactive human meat.
Do you think when dogs, like when they, and by the way, cats will eat you first. We've been over that, right? And it's not because they're like, yeah, they
like, love faces.
Yeah. Do you think when an animal starts to eat you, do you think it knows it's you? Do you think
Yeah. We smell like us.
Yeah, and so they're like, well, I'm eating.
Yeah.
Frank.
Yeah, you're the person that has the can opener. Like, you represent food. The moment you stop being able to operate the can opener, oh, I am the can opener now. I'm gonna open this guy's eyeballs up.
So that means that every night while you're asleep, your dog or cat looks at you for a second, and somewhere in their tiny brain, it like makes the calculation of like, I'll wait till morning. If it knows when you're dead that it's you, then it knows when you're alive that you're food.
Yeah. Pet ownership is just, it's life on the knife's edge. You're never too far from getting your face devoured.
All right. Well, I just made a, I don't know if you call it a TV show anymore. It's on YouTube with the Game Grumps. You guys know who the Game Grumps are? Well, don't give them a complex if you don't. Like, just pretend you do. But they have more. They're more influential than me. They're influencers. Don't do that silent thing. I'm gonna kill myself.
Well,
I'm naming you guys in the note.
How about this, Dan? They won't do that silent thing if you start doing that funny thing.
Oh shit.
This show up until now has been fucking gold. You're not gonna get to me with that one. I'm not insecure tonight. I'm riding high. I feel good. I feel eloquent in my drunken rage. I'm not a Nazi. It's the new minimum bar for nobility. I feel like a fucking knight. Please welcome the Game Grumps, Aaron Hansen and Danny Avidan.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so wherever you like.
Hello.
Hi, Game Grumps.
Now, statistically speaking, one of you might be a Nazi.
Not a Nazi. Just want to.
No, I said it second. So
Now you're just copying me.
Also not a Nazi, I promise.
Thank you.
You guys had me on your show, The Game Grumps.
Yes.
And it was a lot of fun.
It was.
I really felt like we made fast best friends, at least on my side. Like,
This is where we wanted to break the news to you, Dan.
I'm like only your third favorite person.
Oh, your episode was very well liked, as far as we can tell.
Oh, really?
I mean, certainly on our end.
Right.
But in terms of the fans, and
How much
everything.
do you guys look at, though? I mean, you're in this gaming community. I'm not going to throw the whole community under the bus, but let's face it. I mean, come on. Nazis, right? Just a large share of them.
What's the deal with Nazis? I mean, come on.
To the point where I can't put you in a corner and make you say yes or no to that. Like they're there. They
They
exist
said
there.
they aren't Nazis.
No, you're very
record.
right. Because I've experienced the same thing where it's like I can come on stage and just be like, yeah, fuck Nazis, right? But like if I said that on Twitter, it's like it's a whole thing, and then people start, and then it's like, oh, but you and I want to talk about this instead. It's like, no, don't fucking skirt the issue, man. We're talking about hating Nazis right now.
We're talking about game grumping.
It is weird. There's a game that we used to play. This is probably not unique to us, but like we would look at the YouTube comments and see how it started, and then see like what it ended up being, like 45 comments later, and it would always start with stuff like, "Man, the Cat in the Hat is a dumb game," and then the last one is like, "Fucking Jews."
YouTube comments are amazing. It's like fun to play that game of like, well, this is a knitting tutorial. This can't get racist.
Yeah.
And then just like 12 comments in, it's like typical libtards N-word loving of of course she'd do a crook stitch.
I mean, it's perfect bait because the way they format comments is like you see the first comment and then it beds the other replies to that comment underneath it, but it only shows the last comment in that thread. So it'll just be like, I like when Dan said this funny thing, and then it ends with fucking Jews. Like literally, that's where it goes.
It's a bad time.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I mean, it's an especially bad time to go after Jews because even the Nazis are into them now.
I know, I'm a Jew.
It's like it's not that kind of Nazism right at the moment. My girlfriend feels safe. Like like Jared Kushner is the Israeli prime minister. I think right now, we're fine. In that department, it's not going to manifest itself in quite that way. It's a new Nazi. It's not your mama's Nazi.
No. It's the hot new Nazi on the streets.
There's like frosted tips on the swastika if you look real close.
Frosted tips.
But what I was gonna say is I think and this is I get it. I get it and I don't get it. I don't pretend to. The gamer community has had its good times and its bad. The one thing that's kind of persisted is it's a passionate community. A lot of very cool people are passionate about being gamers, and a lot of horrible people are passionate about it, et cetera, et cetera. But do you guys look at comments? You just implied that you do.
No,
not anymore.
Okay.
we did when we started because it's, you don't know what you're in for, and there's that kind of feeling of like, oh, cool, they're saying stuff about us, and I can learn from it. You can't fucking learn anything from it.
Yeah, I always wonder about that because I would obsess about it with Community, and I felt safe. I must have been incredibly popular for 2 seasons of Community because I never really encountered so much that it made me cry, and now I can't look at anything without starting to cry. Like it could be,
dude.
But maybe it's just like. But I got like for a while I was like insisting on it, and I would say like the Modern Family showrunners would be like, oh, you sure are active on Twitter, and I go like, yeah, well, you sure are handsome and successful.
You showed them.
And then they'd be like, you should be careful of that feedback loop. Don't you're concerned about the feedback loop? And I'd be like, feedback loop? You mean like giving the power to the people? Yo! But then now, all these years later, I'm like, fuck everyone. Like, I cannot stand you. I hate all of you. Yeah. Everyone outside of my home, I hate you.
Cool.
That's sort of the paradox to it, right? Like, people, fans at least, feel like they need to be listened to and engaged with, and that makes you a better creator. But at the same time, they like you for the stuff that's coming out of your brain and not necessarily what they're asking for, right?
Yeah. So
it's like you can't win either way. Yeah. So you just have to pick one and then stick with it. And I picked the one that keeps me out of therapy,
which is just doing what comes out of your head.
Yeah.
And if that entails cutting the feedback loose.
Yeah, because it's narcissistic one way or another to keep like looking at what people are saying about you, like regardless of the context, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're Googling yourself, if you're getting good or bad, it's still like, this is all about me right now. You need to detach from that and start.
And the thing about positive feedback is it may be less effective per capita than negative feedback. We all know that negative shit. We've talked about this on the podcast. If I say, "Oh, you're going to wear that shirt," like you're going to remember that out of the 9 things I say. I didn't even say anything negative, but I just like implied something. It's like you're going to.
Did you just neg my Care Bears metal shirt?
You're gonna remember that, and next time you're getting dressed, it doesn't matter if you think that I'm a fashionista. It doesn't matter. Like you'll just be like, it'll just stick in your head more than if I told you were handsome, that you look like you've been jogging today. I don't know what people say when they're being nice. That sounds like an insult.
If you really want to fuck somebody up, just go, "Hey, what's up, ankles?"
What?
But here's
why
the
am
thing
I
about,
ankles?
I think the
What's
reason
wrong
why
with my ankles?
positive feedback doesn't stick as much as negative feedback is because positive feedback tends to blend together, because liking things is a harmonic thing. I'm not just saying that because I'm Harmon.
I have a different view of that. I think the reason that negative stuff sticks is because most people have a negative self-image of themselves, and when they hear things, it validates what they already think about themselves.
Sure.
And if you hear something positive, it's usually something like, "Well, I don't really believe that," and you sort of move on,
Yeah.
And then you see the person that's like, "Well, you're not funny," and then you're like, "I'm not funny."
Right.
Somebody else sees it too.
Right.
And,
And people want to self-improve. I mean, we come out here to La La Land to fix whatever happened on the playground. That bully said I was a fat nerd, so I'm gonna go to LA and I'm gonna make my fat nerdness powerful. And then a bunch of fat nerds say, "You're powerful," and then one fat nerd goes, "Be nice if he was fatter and nerdier." And you're like, that guy. Everyone else, you're kind of like, excuse me, and that's what people are always complaining about. It always bums me out that people are like, "I know you don't respond to positive stuff." And
I know, oh God, I wish I could remember where I heard this. Probably Radiolab. I'm about to do a dumb Radiolab regurgitation, but I think one theory is that the idea is we hold on to negative stuff more than positive stuff as a survival mechanism from back in the day,
right,
where you're you're a caveman, and of all the stuff you learn in a day, you have to remember that mushroom is poisonous. That will kill you.
Yeah, that's going to make you last longer.
Yeah, totally. So that kind of might be why it sticks with us.
I like that. Well, that puts a positive spin on why negativity drives us. And then it doesn't involve us having to listen to negative people. Because they're not mushrooms. They can't kill us. They're pieces of shit.
Right.
And it's also okay to not look at feedback, because let's be honest, if you guys have experienced this, it's like you scroll so fucking fast.
Yeah.
The minute, this is what I hate admitting, because I hate it when people go, "Oh, you don't like people when they support you, so I think I'll tell you to go fuck yourself." And I say, double fuck you for implying that, but they're right. That person is right. Because I need to improve myself there. You scroll through shit and you can scan. Your brain gets so good at recognizing like a solid, eloquent paragraph that's supporting you, to just fucking you're just like scrolling. The better the episode of Rick and Morty, the faster you scroll, and you can stop it. I was like, "Where these fucking female writers fucking shit up? It's the worst episode ever." And you're like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna talk to you for 3 days." And you just it's we're scanning for hatred and alarm and yeah.
Have you ever heard of Herp Derp?
Herp Derp.
For anyone who doesn't know, it's a Chrome extension for Google Chrome, and it changes all of YouTube comments to some form of herp derp herpy derp. Like it's just those. But if you're curious, like if you see, you can still see if something has like 700 thumbs up or something like that, and then you can click on it, and then you'll see the actual. It'll turn into the actual comment.
Yeah.
So what we used to do, I can't take credit for this. This was our buddy Ross.
Yeah.
He came up with Emotional Minesweeper, which is the game where you like click on herp derp comments until you hit the one that makes you feel sad.
That's the bomb.
That's awesome. That we should do something like that on this show. But then these assholes will go like, I want to be the Minesweep. You're not really assholes. Thank you for coming. You're the good ones. Whatever you want to hear. Whatever motivates you, chipmunks.
Jesus Christ.
That's what they respond to.
Yeah. Happy to be here. Happy to be here. Thank you.
Oh, I should introduce you guys. You guys do this thing on YouTube, right? No. Yeah. I mean, you guys have how many YouTube followers do you have?
We just hit 4 million.
4 million.
Yeah.
I'm like extra
Thank you.
impressed because
Thank you.
I went to do your Game Grumps thing so we did the show. It's premiering on the 30th. It's called Good Game.
Good Game, right?
And it's an attempt to do esports sitcom. Let's fuck it. That audience isn't picky.
Sick endorsement, bro.
Well, so actually, I sort of want to put this onto you. I'm actually curious because I never really heard you talk about it. Like, what was your interest in it? Because you sort of championed it. It was
I was
created
interested
by
in it because Michelle Morrow, who pitched it, she had worked as a caster forever, and she was coming in explaining because I was like, esports, nothing. I don't know nothing. Our first 8 conversations, every time I tried to say, I kept saying League of Nations instead of League of Legends, which is like extra funny because that's even even if like Hoover had been in the room, he'd be like, "Oh, Dad." League of Nations? What are you, Coolidge? It's the Hoover Union now. Anyways, what she had she described the fact that that esports is like bigger than this and bigger than that, all the statistics, but it was like. It was like the idea that it was the Wild West because of that. There was no. It's like that there's no established league. It's all just fucking deadwood. It's like corporations all jockeying to everyone wants to be the company that kind of figures out what esports is.
Right.
And I found that a fascinating backdrop. That's what caught my interest.
That's
and then
awesome.
I was like, let's just do community.
Well, we had a good time with it. I mean,
Yeah, it was awesome.
No,
Yeah,
you guys are
incredible.
fucking amazing. I'm sorry if you think I'm like understand. I'm not. I love that. I love the show. Everyone's gonna watch it. It's on the 30th. I'm not. I just know that gamer audiences are like, they're not gonna be like, it's so heartwarming. I loved it.
Aaron and Dan, like, how does the show go? I've not seen it. So, like, what is the show exactly?
Well, so the plot of the show is that Dan and I are roommates.
We're two 30-something losers.
Yeah.
Huge stretch.
When I was like 12 to 15, I was really good at playing Dota, which is a popular competitive game.
Dawn of the Ancients.
Something like that. Defense of the assholes,
Archives.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Dinosaurs of the Atlanta.
I just put placeholders every time I was writing something.
So I was a prodigy, and then I sort of gave it up for one reason or another. And Dan's sort of my scheming roommate, so I guess. And you saw a thing on TV that said esports is this $1 million industry, and knowing that I'm amazing at video games, he was like, "Let's start an esports team." So that's where we start off, and then we recruit other gamers, and they're all like not your typical esports players,
Right.
because they're usually what, like 18-year-old. Koreans.
Yeah.
And now it's
Topical.
maybe okay to say you shouldn't be Korean.
If you're out there and you're Korean, don't.
If you heard me faltering at the end of that conclusion, it's
Was it a moral
I was
dilemma?
like, I don't think this is going to come out true. Just. I was just connecting linguistic dots from the headlines.
Does anyone know where Guam is? I don't know where Guam is.
It's way far. It's closer. It's much closer to like South Korea than it is.
Yeah,
to...
I assumed it sounds like it. I mean, obviously it's not Guatemala. It sounds like it should be in South America, but I assumed it must not be. Otherwise, they wouldn't be talking about it. So great, good to know.
I can tell you this: Guam
Over
is
there.
nowhere near Guatemala.
I thought it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I mean, I expected it to be. And
Except
then
in the
when they're-
dictionary.
Right. They were very close.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Just countries.
Is it just like alphabetical? Like we're talking about good game. There's Game Grumps and then there's good game, and now we're talking about Guam.
Yeah.
Are we moving on to the next letter?
But you guys are very.
What's up with guacamole?
You guys like
are
guac.
is it an avocado? What is it?
Yeah. That's what guacamole is.
I fell in love with you guys just from like the first click. I got some Rick and Morty writers, Sarah and Erica, to like because they're like more familiar with esports and
They
competitive
played
gaming
Heroes
and
of the
stuff.
Storm, I think.
They came in and did a great fucking job, and I am proud of the show. But I'm like it's of special note how like charismatic you guys are, because you're self starters. You're just doing this thing like. I mean, that's a common thing now, I guess. Like every like top 40 artists are people who just like did it by themselves and all this shit. But it's always impressive to see you guys. Like, you didn't go to Juilliard, but you're amazing at being in front of the camera and acting like yourselves, which is a huge challenge.
Well, I went to Juilliard for 4 years.
Yeah, no offense to everyone that went to Juilliard. Like, I mean, that's good too. But no, you guys are like super like I can see why the huge following, because you're very genuine, sincere. Other synonyms for that.
Thanks, man.
That's very kind.
Yeah.
One of the funniest things in the world that the girls played for me was a clip of you. What was the game where it was like unbelievably like you couldn't get past a certain level? I know you say that happens all the time, but like there was that one. It was like Rocket Boy.
Battle Kid?
Battle Kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
a shit show.
If you're looking for highlights, that's probably like something you could like YouTube in, where it's like listening to Aaron like get so fucking sincerely upset, like way past the multiple thresholds of like, okay, I should keep it together because this isn't good optics, but then like getting so fucking mad.
No, that was definitely a form of therapy playing that game, because I got more angry than I think I've ever gotten ever in my life ever, and it was just a dumb video game. So I think I broke something in the office.
I think that's one thing that is true of all things that are popular on YouTube, like, because it's such a weird. Some people like this and some people like this, and it's all so crazy and different. But the one common thread is that people like honesty. People like super honest reactions, whether someone's having a really awesome time or a really shitty time, or they're very embarrassed. Like, people are drawn to things that are real, you know? And I think TV is
if you're going to
so
be
much fakeness.
dishonest these days, you have to be so fucking good. It's insane. Like the guy who does the micro impressions, who I really want to have on the show, and I talked to him at Comic-Con. He's like this. He does the 50 impressions in a minute thing, but his impressions are half a second long each, because it's just like Kevin Spacey if he forgot his straw.
Oh, is that Ross? What's his name?
Yeah.
Ross what? Ross Marquand.
That guy's
from,
amazing.
From Walking Dead.
So that's an example of like, he's not being himself, he's literally being other people, but it's like you have to be that on point, or for the rest of us, you got to be yourself, because there's a long line of like, it's a small corner in a big market, whatever the economics are. But speaking of which, I think you guys are like impressive businessmen, or is it just you, Aaron? Like, because you're.
Let me take this one.
Well, they have a.
It's the hair.
You guys
I look
have
like
a
a
history.
scumbag.
It's like Danny can take it. He knows he's got the goods. But it is fascinating to me that like Aaron, this show starts with you playing video games and loving it, and then there's a point where you
Loving it is
and you're a little grumpy about it, but then there's a point where you like kind of hire Danny to be the Chong to your Cheech, right?
Yeah,
But you guys are so amazing together that no one would ever think that from seeing you two interact. But you actually kind of were like, I'll take that guy.
Well, yeah. Well, I originally started it with another guy named John, and he
Fuck that guy.
This guy gets it.
Well, all right. But he left the show, and I was looking for another partner, and we were writing an album at the time called Starbomb, and we were sitting together.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, appreciate it. That one album.
You and the other guy were writing the album, or you and Dan?
It was me and Dan.
Okay.
And then we
Is
had
that why the other guy left? He's like, why don't you marry that guy you're doing an album with? It's a Okay, that's a yes, and you can move on. That's
okay.
fine.
So, writing the album with Dan, we were naming the song titles, and we were just busting a gut laughing in my living room for like hours. And so I thought if ever this other guy like got sick or something, like I would get Dan to replace him for a couple episodes. And then when he left, I was like, well, fucking Dan, obviously. And then he did it, and it was amazing. Like right off the bat, it was like perfect chemistry.
There are certain friends that just like make you fucking giggle like an idiot, like, and it's always there. So that, I mean, it's really how we are in our regular life when we're playing games together anyway. So
I mean, there's some shit where we're in between doing episodes that I wish were in episodes because we're just constantly making each other laugh. And also the off-camera jokes can be a little more dicey.
Yeah.
Which also like we wish we could, but it's like no, it's not gonna go. We don't want to cause like.
But I've been to your office, which I can't say where it is because you guys are so popular that someone will show up just to kill themselves in your bathtub. Like,
yeah.
But
that's what
like,
they do.
And I'm envious of
famous
that.
story.
I'm always like, wow, that's gross.
That old chestnut.
But you're just a little tyke. Can I ask how old you are? Are you still young enough to?
Me?
No, the younger guy. No, I don't. How old are both of you? Is it okay to ask?
I'm 30.
I guess that's a weird thing for me to put people. I keep doing that to guests, and then it's like, what if they say no? Then that's weird.
Yeah, it would be weird if they said no.
Yeah, then people would be like, they must be a mummy. So I shouldn't do that anymore.
No, I don't care. I'm 38.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's bizarre to think about too, because like when I started doing Game Grumps, I was 25, and like 25 to 30 is like a huge fucking jump. Yeah. So it sort of makes us worry a little bit, like how much longer we have, because our audience usually skews a little younger. So we're like, I don't know if people want to watch like 50-year-old dudes playing video games on YouTube.
You think about that, but I kind of can tell you think about that just from walking into your office, because I get the sense that you are business minded from just walking around your office space. You have people working for you. I have an animation studio, and I'm not as organized as what I saw when I went over there. like I should arguably like feel less chaos. Well,
I think that has a lot to do with
our cleaning lady.
But you guys have like a little indie game that you were developing.
Yeah, we just released Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys know about that? That's cool.
Me and my friend went on an odyssey to find the Comic-Con booth, and we got to where it was after it closed, and it was a real bummer. But that's not your fault at all. I'm just trying to say that's how excited we were.
Dick move on our part, man.
Yeah.
It's Daddy Dream Date. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. The acronym goes down is DDADDS, which is dads.
Yeah.
So we try to keep it.
So you're the hot new dad that's just moved into a neighborhood, and you're trying to seduce other dads.
Yeah.
And you get
available now on Steam.
This episode of Harmontown is brought to you by Fulton and Rourke. Jeff, you're sick of spilling all your colognes all over the place. You hate liquid colognes, is that correct?
It's my nemesis. It's the thing that gives me nightmare dreams all night long.
I can't remember how many times I've walked in on you just covered in sticky, wet cologne.
I have traveled and broken a bottle of the cologne that I wear, and then my luggage smells like a French whorehouse for the rest of time.
Yeah. But Fulton and Rourke is a men's fragrance and grooming company that specializes in solid colognes, shave, and shower products, all designed to make getting ready easier and more enjoyable.
Now, when you say solid colognes, do you mean like solid in the jazz sense? Like, wow, that jazz solo was solid.
You know, I do mean that, but I also mean physically solid as well.
Oh, like you're talking about a wax-based cologne that travels in a little small package that I can't spill all over my luggage and smell like a Mexican tit house. So these are travel-friendly, wax-based colognes that can go anywhere?
Plus, there's nothing to break or spill, and of course, they all smell fantastic.
Fantastic.
Like a Mexican tit house.
I mean, there's different levels of Mexican tit house. I mean, there's the high-quality ones. There's the ones that you wish you didn't go to.
Right.
Yeah.
Titas fantásticos.
Is one of their fragrances called Mexican tit house?
Yeah.
Que fantástico.
Fulton and Rourke's bar soap is designed to exfoliate the skin with or without a washcloth.
Also, you don't even have to touch it. It comes and does it in the night.
Well, that's amazing. That's literally unbelievable.
Did you know, Spencer, that GQ magazine just named their shave cream the very best on the market today?
Well, yeah, of course I knew that. Why would you ask?
I mean, who am I asking? I mean, this guy, you go to his house, it's like an episode of Hoarders. So many back issues of GQ magazine there.
Right, and I gotta tell you, my house is made out of bricks of cologne.
Wax-based cologne, I hope.
Yeah.
Try it yourself at FultonandRourke.com and save 15% off your purchase by using the code FERAL, F-E-R-A-L, at checkout.
That's feral at checkout.
Smell good for once, you fucking bums.
Fulton and Rourke, get your smelling good.
Fulton and Rourke, time to get your stink on.
Off.
Get your bad stink off and get your good stink on.
Fulton and Rourke.
Not by Menon. Different corporation.
By Fulton and Rourke.
Thanks for coming, guys. Love to talk to you about MeUndies.
Yeah, man. Can I have is there any food?
I feel like all we talk about is underwear, but if you've got a new angle on underpants, I'd love to hear
This is
it.
about underwear?
Yeah. How do you guys feel you look and feel in your underwear?
Well, I'm wearing MeUndies, so I feel like the king of the crotch.
Yeah, I'm wearing the most comfortable pair of underwear I will ever own, made from sustainably sourced, naturally soft cotton.
Do you like best about MeUndies the sustainably soft micromodal fibers, or do you like the diamond-shaped little pocket in the front for the dudes or those presenting as dudes genitally that gives room for your junk and like makes you feel comfy?
I mean, if you're going to be heteronormative about it, yeah.
I'm heteronormative about everything. When I order breakfast, I say, "Give me 2 pancakes and
put some
men having sex with women in my mind." No matter who you are, I mean, one thing's for sure. That's the 1-2 punch of MeUndies. First of all, even if they were just shaped like regular underwear, they'd still be better because they're super soft with these eco-friendly fibers.
Yeah, they're the ultimate feel-good undies for when you want to feel naked, and yet you don't want to, like, not be naked in your pants. Like, it's like a naked shield between you and your trousers.
MeUndies kind of gives you the feeling underneath your clothes that you would feel if you were a Barbie doll.
I mean, I can only speak for the fellas' MeUndies because I haven't worn the ladies' MeUndies yet. But I'm not above that. I will try that. But there's a diamond-seamed pouch that cradles your jewels like the Tower of London. I mean, your jewels could not be more comfortable outside of the Tower of London, sitting next to the Koh-i-Noor diamond. That's where I want my essentials.
MeUndies puts a pair of beefeaters outside the front gates of your junk.
And if you can make them laugh, your first pair is free.
If you are an American sitcom star visiting your genitals, you will love making the stern-faced gentleman outside the front gate.
100% satisfaction guarantee MeUndies offers you. They guarantee that you will love them or they will come to your house and it's a thumb wrestle for all the marbles.
Here's the crazy thing is the 20% discount you can get with your first pair.
20% off, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee. What are you waiting for, people? Your genitals to actually
start a revolt?
Yeah. Do you want the mayor of your balls to come to your house with a gilded invitation?
I'll tell you right now, you don't want that. Because when there's an uprising from the down lows, the hangdowns come up to the uptowns and they start a real throwdown.
Yep. Don't let your crotch occupy your Wall Street.
Don't let your crotch be anything but top-notch MeUndies.
Are your balls burning cars like those hooligans in Black Lives Matter and Antifa?
Are your genitals making women dress up like the Handmaid's Tale ladies?
Do you wish an autocratic tyrant would take control of your genital comfort and support them from beneath by letting micromodal trickle down?
Yes. Don't let your penis hang to the alt-right. Make it hang to the gentle left.
What's more important to you, free crotch speech or lack of cotton Nazi?
Go to MeUndies.com/Harmontown right now, or else Dan Harmon and Spencer Crittenden and me, Jeff B. Davis, will come to your house and we'll sort you out, Jack.
Do you suffer from regular underwearitis?
Hey, look down here. It's your balls. You've been treating me pretty rough with that cotton underwear.
Sure, I know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
But come on now. There's a new underpants in town. It's called MeUndies.
Look, to get your 20% off from MeUndies and get your free shipping and their 100% satisfaction guarantee and get the best and softest underwear you will ever own, go to MeUndies.com/Harmontown. That's MeUndies.com/Harmontown.
It's the underwear that makes you feel naked down there, but you're glad that you aren't because you poop in your pants.
This is a limited time offer, so what are you waiting for? Start wearing the best underwear of your life. It changed my life. It's time to let MeUndies change yours.
If you're not wearing MeUndies, you might as well be a shit face.
Go to MeUndies.com/Harmontown right now.
What do you have? Sorry if this gets embarrassing or whatever, but I like the sincerity and stuff. Like you said, like that is like a. It does occur to me that that's a thought that you might have, that you're like, oh, how long can we do this? Can we do this forever? I can't be 50 and play video games. So what you must then, you have some exit strategy. What is it?
Nope. Just pointless worrying.
Is it my hit show on YouTube Red? That's
you
about
know
to
it,
premiere?
Dan.
Yeah, I mean, not to get too weird about it, but like it is a little bit diversification. But when it comes to that, it's more. We have people that are working at the office, and from very early on, when I started bringing more people on to the group, my goal was to like get them to a place where they can do their own projects. So like sort of use Game Grumps to catapult other projects off of, because that's sort of like the backbone. Everybody's watching it every day. You know, NSP has huge visibility. His band Ninja Sex Party has huge visibility now because he's in people's lives every day.
Right.
So when he releases a music video, people, you know, we can promote it on the show. People know who Dan is, so they're excited about that. So that was sort of what Dream Daddy was. I had the guy who spearheaded it, Vernon, in our office, who was our in-house producer, just had this idea. He was like, "Hey, I want to make a dad dating simulator. Will you fund it?" And I was
like, "You're fired."
Yeah. No, my response was like, "Fuck yes, hell yeah." So he just started making it, and then eventually it became a thing, and that's sort of what I hope everyone can be in a position for, and then so they get to follow their dream projects, and then by helping them, you know, I'm an investor, so I can. Whatever.
I mean, you think exactly like me, and so I just want to say, like, don't depend on their loyalty; they'll eat you. But I'm doing fine. I'm very happy. I'm just a workaholic, and I'm like, yeah, like you're like when I hear you guys talk about that stuff, it comforts me, and I have affection for you guys.
Oh, Dan.
I just want to die in as least pain possible, you know?
I thought you were going to say in our arms.
Hey, that
Didn't
seems...
you just talk about, like, for 5 minutes how you wanted to blow your brains out in a bathtub?
Yeah, and then I talked about how you guys have a bathtub.
Oh, yeah. Are you the kid?
And how your
gonna dress up
fans
as
want
a
to
kid?
kill themselves in your bathtub. Remember? You're connecting
Yeah.
these dots? Like, guess who's coming? Guess who's coming to beta test Daddy Dream Date? After its alpha release.
Wait, did you say Danny Dream Date? It's Daddy Dream.
Freudian slip.
Paging
What the
Dr.
fuck?
Freud.
What the hell? Yeah, when we were back there, because we have a little monitor where we can watch you on stage, we were just sitting there looking at each other, and I was just thinking, like, this is a hard act to follow. Because, man, it was heated. It was heated, dude.
No, I went all Lewis Black. Like, I was like, ah!
Is that how it usually is?
No. No, not usually. I think it was a rough day for everybody. I mean, it was fucking heated down there. It was like there was a muscle knot in America today. A fucking dude or someone died. A lady died. I was like, who cares what the fucking gender was? Someone died. At least one person. A bunch of people. There's fucking like. And the most disheartening thing was like within seconds, memes going from one American to another American, like with graphic imagery of that horrific, horrible thing. An American killing an American, and then an American on their laptop putting fucking impact font bullshit on it and sending it to another American as if to say, human life means nothing to me. America means nothing to me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's a fucking threshold
Sincerely
for sure.
Up. Yeah.
We've gotten beyond glib. I'm 15 and I haven't evolved the conscience yet. That like, I think I'll throw you a black and white photo that's maybe unsightly and like, puts fear into you because I think the young should eat the old. This was just like 30-year-olds terrorizing 30-year-olds with actual blood that just had been spilt and probably wasn't cold yet.
Right.
But I'm fine. I mean, we're in the bluest of blue states. I'll be like, you know, I just want, you know, I want to get killed by a Nazi. Like, I mean, even though.
Start doing game.
Let's bring him out.
That's your Nazi introduction
Bruno.
music?
Yeah.
It's Randall the Nazi.
He's from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Put your hands together.
If you wanted to die, wouldn't you choose assassination by Nazi over colon cancer?
Are those my only choices?
And specifically, you have to die of colon cancer while everyone around you is dying by Nazi. Then I'm for sure. I'm like, kill me by Nazi. I don't want to be around for this.
You're getting a glimpse of the better one, right? Like right in front of you. You're like, I should have chose the Nazi. Look at how much fun everyone's having.
Wait.
Jesus.
Wait, I could have chose Nazi? Jesus Christ.
That's the thing I think Nazis need to understand is that they're not gonna. It's not gonna be like you go to your 7-Eleven the next day and it's an American 7-Eleven and the Slim Jims are cheaper. Like it's gonna be torn down and there's gonna be a boot warehouse there. Your country's gonna suck when it's taken over by a bunch of people that suck so bad that they couldn't even do anything with all their privilege. All right. Anyways. All right. Well, if you think it's bad now and you shouldn't,
I think if you keep talking, you might get killed by a Nazi sooner than you think.
Well, it's taken less than what I've already said in the past for people that have had less. Of course, I'm going to get killed by Nazis.
I don't think you have the guts to actually dare a Nazi to kill you, Dan.
I just did, and come on.
Yeah, Dan.
I did. I dare a Nazi to kill.
You're going to forget about it, like, at the end of the night, and I'm going to get together, like, let's play Truth or Dare. You'll be like, okay, I dare you to get a Nazi to kill you. You're going to be like, shit.
But I double dare America to kill Nazism.
Oh, shit.
Hopefully that'll work faster.
Damn.
Come on.
Nice deflection.
America. Come on. What, Jeff, you want to hang out in Nazi America and just be like, I dodged a bullet?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, what are you goading me for? You say it. Dare a Nazi to kill you.
Yeah, Jeff.
I dare a Nazi to kill me right now. Oh.
Okay.
You had your chance, Nazis.
Window closed.
Well,
I was always certain it was going to be Adam Goldberg that killed me. But
we were gonna, because you're Game Grumps, we were gonna like maybe I was gonna go into my Minecraft world, but we don't
do it.
We don't have time for that.
You have time to do it.
Do you want to?
I mean, what are we gonna do? We're gonna watch me punch down a tree. It's not gonna. It's a.
Wait, so what's... Hold on. Yeah. I want to know, because you play Minecraft. You play Minecraft.
I play it.
What's your proudest, structure in Minecraft?
That's what... We don't have any of that.
Well, on the show, I played... I showed everybody my... are you familiar with a wither? What a wither is?
What?
A wither farm. Do you know what a wither is?
God, I'm so out of the loop.
Okay, well...
Now, guys, this is when he unzips his pants. It's the oldest trick in the book. Do not fall for this one.
You signed the NDA.
Oh, I also shared verbally with these folks years ago. I created a big cube in the sky, and the whole thing was run on a zombie spawner. So these zombies would get spawned, and then they would get killed, and then all of their nutrients and heads and bones and things would go to different parts of the cube, and they were harvested for their energy and resources and things.
You made the Matrix.
Yeah.
In Minecraft, you made the Matrix.
Yeah.
It's 9/11.
It's 9/11. Okay. Well, so
it's 9/11 in my heart.
Well,
you want to hop on?
Well, yeah. Should I just put it on my lap?
Well, maybe we should switch spots so you could do it on this and
Okay.
it doesn't slide off.
All right.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ.
So Dan is now going over to make podcast history and play a visual game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's up there.
Are we in the way?
Oh, it's up there.
Should we?
Oh, it's up there. You guys are probably fine.
Should we go into
I don't know. Well,
B-boy stance? Yeah.
For those of you just listening to the show, you're better off.
go. You want to?
Now this is.
I'll narrate. Dan just punched a square.
He's punching. Well, that's the whole game.
Now he's punching some more squares. Now it's raining squares.
It's spruce wood, Jeff.
Spruce wood.
Please.
Don't fucking take the high
Look
road
at my
on
skin.
Well, you
there.
got your own little guy, dude.
Yeah, that's my.
Did you
skin.
make him?
No. Someone, Cherry Lax from the internet, made it for me. Thank you, them.
Oh. I was going to praise how cool it is.
Oh no, it's great, but it wasn't me.
Is Dan playing your game, Spencer, or is Dan playing his own?
It's mine. I got Dan's laptop, but it was the wrong laptop. So we only have my laptop.
And these keys aren't programmed the way I'm used to.
R is the destroy, but the rest should be the same.
All right, so there's a big square fight. There's
I feel like you're going to be saying lots about squares.
It's kind of cube on cube violence going on here.
Wait, so what do you do? Tell us what's running through your head.
Walk
Dan.
us through your process.
He's making sticks. Why?
Well, I made too many because now oh shit.
Good point. You gotta punch some more
This
trees.
motherfucker made too many sticks.
I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me. What was the best case scenario of playing Minecraft on Harmontown in your head?
This is it, baby.
I don't know. I had the Game Grumps on. I thought that I'd connected some dots. Sometimes I do it badly.
Now, Game Grumps, get grumpy on this game. Grumpy.
Oh yeah. You guys get grumpy.
I've never played Minecraft. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Look, there's a pig.
Well, that's a pig, and
That's a pig?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or a pint of strawberry ice cream. We can't tell what that fucking thing
And
is.
a little known trivia.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right.
Did you murder the pig?
You got stuff above you.
Little
you
known
did it.
trivia: the creeper is actually Notch's attempt at making a pig, and it messed up in the code.
Right.
So he ended up making it a character in Minecraft.
Are you
One of the most iconic
Okay,
characters.
so I
Holy
chopped
shit,
down some wood, and
You
then
guys
I
don't
made
sound like the game Grumps. You sound like the game
I made the
Delightful.
wood into wood planks, and now I've made an axe out of wood, and that will let me chop down more wood faster.
Wait, so you got a wooden axe?
Yeah.
That's just
now,
a
Dan-
stick shaped like an axe.
And so
And the wooden axe has 64 durability, doesn't it?
Oh, it breaks just like that, for sure.
He's got a couple whacks.
well, that's
Oh,
I'm gonna,
shit.
Oh shit! I switched
You're
hands.
double fisting.
Okay,
What are you doing? What are you
all
doing?
right,
Is that lightning? What is that behind your head?
I think I have half of an
shit.
angel ring wing.
At this
on.
point, audience, you're all free to go outside and smoke right now. This is a great time to take a bathroom break.
All right. Well, I'm gonna kill myself in Minecraft. How's that sound?
Oh shit!
All right,
Oh.
there you go.
Find the bathtub. Find a bathtub.
I'm gonna find the highest ledge.
Do you have any plastic and
no.
duct tape?
Yeah, craft a gun, dude. Craft a gun.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time.
There's no cliffs.
Was that a pig hanging in a tree?
Oh, sure it was.
You can
know
die
what?
in this game?
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Well, you got those little hearts, and once they deplete, then you're dead, like any video game.
I'll make
Okay.
my,
All right.
I'll make my own cliff.
You're gonna bury yourself alive? What's going on?
Why are you using the axe on the dirt,
I'll
dude?
make
Come
my own
on.
cliff.
Yeah, that weighs
Because it
double
doesn't
the
matter.
durability.
You can just use your fists. Come on. What's going on?
Boy, it's the same speed as your fists.
Jeez whiz.
So you just punched a bunch of dirt.
Yeah, now he's got 10 hole dirt. You're not going to kill yourself.
Whoa.
There you go.
Oh, you got to use the wood. Use the wood.
And he's
You got to use the wood.
So long, motherfucker!
You got to use the wood. It's not. I told you.
Oh, you didn't even fucking die.
All right, okay.
You just sprained a fucking ankle.
Okay, all right.
Fucking harvest more dirt and build a
me a
tower,
second.
a
Just
taller
you have
suicide
wood.
tower.
Just talk about your band, and I'll, while I mine 20 blocks instead of 10.
Dan tried to kill himself. He just tore an ACL. Fucking.
Again, if you're listening and you're feeling weird feelings, like talk to
Oh,
somebody.
we should edit this out.
How do you climb your tower once you've made your tower?
Oh, once you've made it, he climbed it by building it under his feet.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
I
He
used a
can't go to the
technique
top
called
unless he
harmony.
builds a staircase to get to the top.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
He's climbing the tower.
There we go. There we go. Got 5 more. Oh, that's much higher. Much higher.
Don't land on the trees now.
Take this, you fucking Nazis!
Let's hear it for the Game Grumps, everybody. Dan and Aaron, everybody. Dan and Aaron from the Game Grumps. Thanks for coming out, fellas. 4 million followers. Be 4 million 1 and 2. Thanks for coming, brother.
Chris. And good game comes on YouTube Red, August 30th. Man, this episode's great.
Yeah, this is. You just fake killed yourself by building a dirt tower.
That was a great way for me to salvage a bad decision to play Minecraft.
I think it was a great decision. I love Minecraft.
I'm
you
on a
guys.
roll tonight. Like I don't think I can do much wrong.
I think you're in the zone, baby.
Well, should we bring up Steve Levy?
Steve Levy. I always bring up Steve Levy. Give us some Levy. The infamous Diarrhea Jr. Hello, Levy. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing well. Yeah. How are you?
I'm fit as a fiddle.
I can see that.
Thank you.
Oh, do you guys have blind guy questions? There's a fully blind guy I met in the lobby who's here at the show. His name is Dez. Let's just bring him up real quick now that I mentioned him. Dez, can you?
Here's a segment called Blind Guy Questions. All right. He's being led to the stage. All right.
Hello, Dan.
I'm the guy that helps him.
Yeah, this is the guy that helps me. Dan, question.
Yes.
Where the hell are you?
Oh, I'm over here. I'm over here.
Because he's blind.
So I can pretend
Reach
to look
straight
at
out.
you.
Wait, I'll tug your
I'm not
microphone
making
cable.
fun
over
of
here.
him. He's actually blind. And he's drunk as fuck.
He's drunk as fuck. Dan,
take a seat right here, Des.
oh, thank you. Dan Harmon.
Yes.
Question. Just a thing I wanted to say to you. I don't have any questions, but you. I don't know anything
it.
about you, except that you created my favorite fucking cartoon in the universe. So if anybody here loves Rick and Morty, yeah. So
Nobody does that.
I just want to
Are
say.
you pandering to
I just want to say
Dan
thank
Harmon?
you,
though.
Dan. Thank you.
Wait, so what is Rick and Morty like without seeing?
Dude, last week's episode made no fucking sense to me.
I told him like watch, and I say like oh shit, or listen to fucking Rick and Morty. It's fucking great.
Do you watch TV with someone sometimes and they describe it to you?
I do. Rick and Morty does not have audio description, which is fine, but a lot of other shows do.
Oh right, did you? So you're not a fan of this podcast. So you didn't hear the episode where I talked about how we accidentally got tuned into the audio description feature thing, and it was amazing.
Do they audio describe Rick and Morty?
No, well we didn't. It was simply the graphics, the movie production companies.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
and it'd just be a guy going, searchlights pan over the words 20th Century Fox as palm trees in the
They're
background.
very specific, right? Like the lion puts his head through the logo and roars. Like who the fuck knew that?
He also asked me, what is a pickle? And I showed him.
What does a pickle look like?
Wait, so that segues into a question. So
Actually, you can't show him anything. But
you're blind since birth?
Yeah, since I was born, yeah.
So the question, what does a pickle look like, is an actual thing.
Yeah. Exactly. I know what it tastes like, and
It's
the answer
green,
is
Des.
it tastes like shit. But what does it look like? Thank you. Pickle hate. Thank you, everybody.
And Des, just so you know, Roger looks like Curtis Armstrong. So there you are.
That's good, because I don't know what Curtis Armstrong looks like. So I would assume Roger is a sexy motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Try describing vinegar to him.
I want to conjure like kind of blind people questions, because I feel like we don't. Like,
How about like, how brave are you for going to CVS to buy condoms? How brave?
Yeah.
People think that's brave. I'm just tired of getting socks dirty. Like people think it's brave. No.
Okay, my next 3 questions aren't blind people questions. They're Des questions.
That's true. That's very
Treat
true.
him like a human being for once.
Are you in a relationship? That brings to mind?
I'm not currently. I'm currently single. Ladies.
Yeah.
I don't know how to wink.
Or men.
Is there a blind community?
There is. They all don't know how to spell because they can't read. But there is a blind community out there. But I can spell.
Is the blind community, because obviously whatever you call us, the
Seeing eyed
Seeing
people.
community. We call you Sighty. Down with Sighty.
Sighty.
Down with Sighty. Down with Sighty.
That was sorted.
Right, you can fucking see
All
shit.
right, Des,
Fuck Sighty.
Des,
Des, you're coming back immediately.
Yes. Des, I have a.
And it's not because you're blind, which is.
I hope not. I don't know.
I have a drunk blind guy question for you.
Okay.
Do you know like in the movies, like you touch, like the blind person touches somebody's face to see, like, you know, like, oh,
Yeah.
do you ever abuse that and like go too far? Like just go
Your titties
start grabbing titties and butts and just like, oh yeah.
You kind of touch, You kind of touch the titties, and if they're kind of not what you expect, you're like, oh my god, these titties, you know?
These are pecs.
At that point, you're like, well, let's work on this.
So it's possible to be a bad person and blind at the same time.
I'll tell you, brother, it's entirely possible, and it's happened on many an occasion, you know?
But I want to. The reason I ask is there a blind community, because I want to know about dating too. Like, and tell me when I'm prying too much. But I want to know about your sex life. If you're blind since birth, like, what's your
Ask
sexual?
me, we're a couple.
Dating,
actually.
Dating's hard, man. You know, before I found Reggie, the guy to my left, I would
Butler Monkey.
I would be on a Tinder, and I would go on dates, dude, just on Tinder, just based on one picture that I uploaded. And the girl would be like, you know, you never told me in your profile that you were Mexican. And
you were like,
I would be like, neither did my parents. And so it's just a big shock.
I know.
So there's one stereotype we're confirming, which is that when you lose one sight, your comedic timing gets enhanced. You're like the Daredevil of podcast guests.
Just like smell and taste, it gets a lot better. Yeah.
He's been practicing, guys.
I've been working on it.
But you're so funny. We don't know what the truth is now. Are you do I mean, how does the dating work if you're born blind? Like how do you meet people?
I'll answer this.
If you're desperate enough for pussy, it works. That's just what it is. Like
see, Des, you had him and you lost him. You had him.
I mean, that's your guys' fault for offering free beer. So thank you, Dan. Appreciate it, man.
I
wait,
tipped
so-
$1
so-
for each one.
Wait, is that face touching thing a thing?
It's not a thing, but like you can make it a thing when you're drunk enough. You know, like it's not a real thing, but if I'm really wanting to like communicate something,
Do congenitally blind people have a people who lost sight later in life? Is there a bump boundary between those?
a bump boundary, like we can read that shit, like it's Braille or what?
Well, I get to, you talk to him for 5 minutes and you're like, dude, you could see for 5 years, couldn't you? No, I'm just wondering because like in the deaf community, there's like you got cochlear implants, or you lost your hearing later after you were born, and then there's people who are born deaf and etc. I'm just wondering like if you guys, do the blind from birth, do they refer to people who lost their sight in childhood, people who lost their sight in middle age in different ways?
I wish, dude. Like if it was the Bloods and the Crips, like you lost your sight later in life, you fucking poser, right? You fucking fake.
I've actually tried to describe colors to Des, and it's impossible.
I would
love for you to give a whirl describing colors.
Like my big question, Dan, is you created like my favorite cartoon of all time, and I have no idea what the creator of my favorite cartoon looks like.
Oh, me?
So why don't you give me a description, Dan?
Touch his face.
Of what the fuck Dan Harmon looks like?
Touch his face.
Right now.
Touch his face. Touch
What is
his
Dan?
face.
Yeah.
Touch
What
his
does Dan
face.
Harmon look like?
Touch his dick.
Well,
Touch his dick.
Well, he can touch
his dick.
What?
Touch.
I think the challenge is more like give him a.
Why you? He's blind. He won't know.
You can tell me whatever you want, dude. I'll believe it.
I mean, do you? I look like.
I actually told him you look alike.
Oh well, but how does he know what he looks like?
Yeah, I don't know
Exactly.
what I look like.
Hey, Dan. Dan, how about this? How about this?
Like,
Dan,
so-
Des, and Dan, I have a pitch. Dan, what if we get? I'll pick 2 people out of the audience to come up here and do a lineup, and he has to pick by touching your faces to see which one.
Yes!
Is the
Let's do it,
creator
man.
of Rick and Morty.
Let's figure this thing out, man. Let's do it.
Is that
love
fulfilling for you, Des, or is that like? I mean, isn't that kind of random? It's
Don't
just
be
like,
racist.
It's very random, but I mean,
because I was trying to think of, you ever hear the movie Mask with Eric Stoltz, where he falls
definitely feel that.
he falls in love with the blind girl, and she goes, "What does red look like?" And he goes and gets a hot rock from a stream, and he puts it in her hand and goes, "That's red." And she's like, "I love you."
I'll tell you what.
I'm trying to think of what to say to you, like I want to like put a lizard in your hand and go, "That's me." Or say, I look like jealousy. I look like weakness wrapped in pride. I'm a Christmas wreath made of pettiness and fragility around a glowing rock. Not glowing. What does that mean? Yeah, I don't know. I'm like a piece of shit with but I'm very, very handsome.
I'll tell you what, Dan Harmon, you sound like one handsome motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, let's, Des. If you're not under contract to be a regular podcast guest on any other podcast,
I can sign one. I have a brief understanding of how to sign my name.
Yeah.
I will figure that shit out.
Well, let's figure it out. But we got to play D&D for now.
Yes, my favorite segment. Do it.
Let's hear it for Des, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Des and Roger, everyone. Wow. Everybody hide. Everybody hide.
My goodness.
God damn it, that was an acid trip.
And I wouldn't have met him if Aaron from Game Grumps hadn't needed to take a shit. Because I was escorting Aaron through the lobby right before the show started, and those guys were like funneling in, and so I was and then I saw a guy with a cane, and then he was like, "Is that Dan Harmon?" And I was like, "Oh shit, will you come up and answer blind people questions?" He's like, "Yeah, of course." It's just great. fucking love my life again. Who cares about Nazis? Whatever. It's fine.
It was so close.
Let them do their little marches. What are they going to do? Just ignore them. What do they want to do? Annex things? Who cares? Annex everything. See where that gets you, Nazis.
Spencer, I like this whiteout.
Thank you. It
good work.
is whiteout. Whiteout tape.
Okay, so... God, and it just occurred to me because Des said, oh, this is my favorite part, the D&D part. And that would, yeah, of course, that would be because, yeah.
Right.
No, it like puts me under pressure. I'm like, yeah, of course. Is there how many blind people listen to the show and are like, fucking, they're gonna play D&D, and then we do stupid shit, and they're like, fucking you assholes.
It's fine. It'll be fine. They're gonna hate it anyway.
Because the blind are hateful.
Right. If there's one thing we've learned.
I heard a rumor that's why they're blind. They're being punished. What are you gonna do? What are you, a doctor? Can't prove me wrong.
Wow. All right, Spencer.
Maybe if I said the worst shit in the world, I'd end up president. Fucking human oatmeal.
Human oatmeal.
So you don't like oatmeal?
I think Church was saying, like, I said, like,
not in my humanity, no.
I said in church, Trump has the brain power of half an avocado, and she's like, yeah, but that insults half an avocado.
Yeah.
Like, you can't compare him to anything without insulting the thing you're comparing him to.
Half an avocado wouldn't say, best regards. What did he say?
Sorry about the person that died, and best regards to all the
best
people
regards to their family. What do you do? Oh. Best regards.
Best wishes. All right, Spencer.
Toodles.
I feel like we are poised to maybe get into some action on this round of D&D right now.
We can only hope.
Are you ready to rock for a little recap here?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this damn thing.
When we last met, Jesus Christ. What happened? You had just scared off I was almost revealed what it was. The hooded figure who was headed to the church, and you followed it there, where you met Patchins, who was asleep, and you woke him up. He was amenable to your cause quickly, but yet you argued with him as if he was not on your side. I'd say you tried to convince him a good 3 or 4 times past the close to help you guys out. You planned an infiltration as Diarrhea Jr. snuck through a hallway, and the rest of you climbed up on the roof. Diarrhea Jr. went into the bedrooms and saw a sleeping person, and then you guys followed him. There were horses that were great. Oh boy, those horses. After meeting in the bedrooms, you awayed to the courtyard to plan your plan, with Patchins also, who had showed up. All right, there it is. Sorry. That was no good.
Okay, so yeah, so we did a little break, and I went off to go to the library?
You guys hadn't quite. I think you were pitching a lot of ideas, and no one had actually
Dan wanted us to split up.
Settled on it.
Scooby-Doo style.
Carlos, as you're running off, where are you going again? Remind me.
I don't think you're running off yet. This is me, Patchins, and I'm yelling. I should be quiet.
All right.
Hey, guys, I drew you this map. Chris, can you get the map?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, damn.
This is a map I drew by memory of the Priory. See, on the right, there's that cluttered pathway. That's where Diarrhea Jr. snuck in. There's the interior courtyard. Yeah.
Where's the clutter?
This is the worst night to make a new blind
cluttered
friend.
pathway.
Now we have visuals?
Where are the 6 doors that here? Up this stairs.
Oh.
Okay, well, Des, if you're listening, we don't get it either. It's nothing. It's just.
It's not that helpful.
It's scribbles.
Yeah. This whole game is scribbles.
All right.
So
now I was going to go into the library to find the prior.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
You're going east, west, east.
Right now you're in the courtyard. The only door is to the north of you.
I go into the north door.
Oh my God. You see a door. It doesn't seem heavily boarded. You don't see the nails protruding through the door.
I push the door.
Oh God.
Or pull. Is it a Norman door? Does it make sense?
Run that by me one more time.
Well, this door is like looked like you should pull, but you should push, and it's kind of confusing. They're called Norman doors.
Yeah, it's one of those.
All right.
You do the wrong one.
It's a one-digit combination, and you couldn't hack it.
Then I do the other one.
All right. You pull the door open. It just opens.
Okay.
You can see that there are boards kind of reinforcing it, but largely it just opens on its hinges.
So where am I? I'm at the library
You
door.
enter the sanctuary. This is the most church-looking part of the church. You know, church pews that are in rows. There's kind of a center space that's a hallway, and towards the front of the pews is a kind of raised platform where the podium stands. The podium is where you know the priest would stand to give a sermon, and behind him you can see a kind of window, and through the window you can see the glowing light of flames. Yeah, it's like a symbol of the church. So behind the podium is flames. Also to the left of the podium is a door.
Okay, I go through that door.
You don't got to use the map.
I just want to know where I am on it. But
You're in the courtyard. That's where you guys had convened.
Where's the? You mean the fenced yard?
Yep.
We're by the horses.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's labeled courtyard in there.
Okay. All right. So that's where we were. But and I'm sorry. Maybe someone more sober can remember. I did have a plan of splitting up, and we weren't all going to go.
Last thing I remember, you said we should take these horses.
No.
For the rest of.
Stop furthering your own agenda, you.
I'm gonna get those horses.
Okay, well then, I mean, I thought I was gonna. I think it was something. I wanted to go check on the bedroom of the prior.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's in the library.
Okay, that's
where
why.
Jeff
That's
is headed.
okay, I'm going to the library.
All right, you're with Jeff now. He's entering the library.
Whoa, hi.
Hey.
Did you? I thought you were gonna.
I thought we were splitting up.
Oh, but did you?
You want to take library? I'll take sanctuary.
Did you not check out the sanctuary?
I saw some flames.
So you were in the sanctuary.
Well, we're kind of in the same doorway.
Yeah, you guys are both currently in the sanctuary.
Like we're in the sanctuary, but the library is right that way through that door.
Threshold of the library.
Let's go. Now that we're here, let's go into the library together.
Right. Well, we've both checked out the sanctuary. There's no way to get to the library except through the sanctuary.
As far as I can tell, yes.
Yeah. All right. After you.
All right. After you.
After you, sir.
Age before beauty. All right. We go in.
I'll go first.
All right.
All right. You go first.
Wait, where's Steve? Diarrhea.
Yeah. Let's have his turn.
Is he back with the fucking?
He was in the courtyard.
Loves those horses so much.
The fenced yard.
This is my friends left me. Is it possible to ride the horse into the library?
No, it's too big for the door.
All right. I guess I'm gonna follow my friends in.
Okay.
It's like we have a 16-year-old daughter.
Look, it's either you let me open all the chests, or I get to take a horse.
What? What are we bargaining for? What do you mean?
For doing my job here.
We told you to look through the horse's saddlebags to see if there was any identifying, like there's some pink slips.
Oh,
or
I remember that.
Whatever the fuck.
That was last episode.
All right, yeah, to see if
all right,
there was
well,
any...
I'm in the library with the guys.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so we split up for 3 seconds, and now we're all in the library.
Okay.
Sounds like
Good
it.
job, guys.
All right, good job. All right.
I missed you.
Okay, guys, keep your eye out for a sleeping prior, because he sleeps in here, you know.
Let's go upstairs. Okay.
I'll follow you.
We look around the library.
All right. You go into the library. It's not a giant library. It's only got kind of wall bookshelves that don't go very high. I'd say they go about 7 feet tall. So it's not like a sprawling bookopolis. It's just a pretty small library. There's a large table in the center, and it has a couple books on the table, like, someone has been studying a little bit. And there's some other larger tables for kind of, more people to sit at, and they seem relatively clean. There's also the stairway that goes up.
I poke through the stack of books that's the largest at the smallest table.
Okay, one is improvised wards, and the other is trap making 101, and the other is what to do when your church is under attack.
Track making. Yeah, how to make a track. Give me a break, hack. What to do when your church is under attack. I open the cover.
It's the
I read the
flypaper.
entire thing.
Okay. There's not. How much time do you want to spend on that? Because
I want
it's
to
a
go
book.
the entire book.
Okay.
No,
Is he a slow
I'm
reader?
kidding. I'm kidding.
He's not a fast reader.
I walk up that staircase.
I'm gonna take.
Okay.
I want to take that book and put it in my back pocket.
What to do when your church is under attack?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I'm storing that.
All right. You should write. Do we have pencils?
Can I have a pencil?
Okay. Give me 2 seconds.
Sorry.
You're going to add that book to your inventory?
Yeah, because
All right,
I think honestly, I have a feeling.
Yeah. That might come in handy.
Was that a bestseller? I mean, are we always under attack that book had to be published?
Not all cool things are popular.
I walk up that staircase, Spencer.
You go up the staircase. What's your perception?
10.
Okay. Wait, what? Okay.
It says plus 10.
I'll buy it for now.
It's you want me to pass this?
No. I just think it must be mistaken, but it might not be.
It's 3, 5, 2. It says 10.
I believe it.
Okay.
I don't believe it. Anyway. No, I believe it. I really do. This says 4. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, that's 10 already. Oh, man.
Wait,
who
was right?
He was right.
Rhetoric Coffee is a subscription service delivering the best coffee you've ever tasted. That's not hyperbole. Rhetoric Coffee commissions original art directly from comic book artists and then hand screen prints them on each bag. Each one you receive has a special life and is a unique organic work of art.
Feel good about drinking ethical coffee for once in your life, you horrible monster. Rhetoric goes above and beyond fair trade, not just for their coffee, but in how they pay the artists. The relationship with their artists allows the artist to continue making prints of their original work while allowing them full use for Rhetoric's projects. Everybody wins.
Except Afghanistan. Each roast is completely unique. You won't taste these complex flavors anywhere else. Their commitment to quality is top-notch. They are drinking what they are selling.
Now, people at Rhetoric will tell you that their coffee is not conflict coffee. I'm not totally certain, but they keep protesting that it's not, which makes me wonder whether or not all of their coffee is conflict.
Go to rhetoriccoffee.com, sign up, and use the promo code FERAL for 30% off your first roast. F-E-R-A-L is how feral is spelled. Just volunteered that for you.
Spencer, did you know that all of me undies are made out of Rhetoric coffee?
Yeah.
That's how they get their underwear so soft?
That's how they get that distinctive crunch.
Whoa, this is synergy. That's Rhetoric, R-H-E-T-O-R-I-C, you post-Trump millennial illiterate. Rhetoric is spelled with an H, like rhesus monkey. Oh, yeah, that clarified it for you, because you're so fucking smart, dipshit. That's Rhetoric, R-H-E-T-O-R-I-C, coffee.com. Sign up and use the promo code FERAL for 30% off your first roast.
Only available on the dark web.
Next to a picture of Adam Baldwin's balls.
Hi, everybody. It's Jeff Davis. Sorry to interrupt Dan doing his public nervous breakdown. I want to talk to you about snacks. The thing that separates human beings from the rest of the animal kingdom is our ability to snack. But what do we do with that power and that freedom? We snack on garbage. What if you wanted to snack on something that's better, healthier, and, doesn't make you feel like a giant piece of human shit afterwards? That's where NatureBox comes in. Go to naturebox.com/Harmontown to get snacks Lots of snacks, but healthy snacks. Snacks that make you feel good. Snacks that taste good. Snacks that you just want to just put inside parts of your body that aren't your mouth. They got all kinds of stuff. They got there's baked things, there's chips and pretzels, there's dried fruits and nuts and chews and granola thingies and jerkies and nuts and all kinds of shit. Creme brulee peanuts are my personal favorite. I'm looking at this list right now. Crispy coconut squares. I'll get all over that shit. Sea salt chickpeas, they got it all. If you go right now to naturebox.com/Harmontown, you'll get 50% off your first order simply because you're self-loathing Harmontown fans. I mean, really, let's backtrack a bit. Snacking is the second order of business. Why do you even listen to the show? Do you hate yourself? There's so many better podcasts. Why doesn't Spencer get to talk? What happened to D&D? Now I'm hungry. I'm depressed and now I want a snack. Go to naturebox.com/Harmontown, 50% off your first order. And if I don't get some snacks out of this Nature Box, I'm coming to fucking get you and I'm going to eat just goldfish.
You see that one of the what do you call it? Like the part you step on of the stair, like the horizontal stairy part of the stair is
the step.
Right, the step. The top platform of the step of 3 of the stairs
Whatever
is
you
really
call
loose.
That, the subatomic portion of a set of stairs.
So I noticed that one of these stairs is not an actual stair.
3 of the stairs are like loose, as if they're kind of up higher than it would normally be. It looks like they've been tampered with.
All right. I investigate that stair.
All right. It looks like it was pulled up, and then a bunch of marbles were put under it, and then it was put back. So it'd be all
so I could have
slippy.
slipped and broke my fucking ass.
Or any number of other things. You still can.
I pull that step off the marbles
and
reveal what's underneath.
Marbles. One of the marbles is gold.
One of the marbles is gold?
Oh yeah.
I take that motherfucker.
Oh. You
put it in my little knapsack.
Yeah.
I got a gold marble.
Jesus, this guy's really into marbles.
He loves them.
I continue up the staircase.
All right, you do that.
Using my 10 perception.
Wait, what does he do with is it like a section of 3 stairs?
Yeah.
What is he doing with it? Like, what do you...
I'm proving that somebody home alone this fucking staircase.
Yeah, but I know, but now you're stepping... Like, from my perspective, all I watched is you started going upstairs, then you stopped, stared at the middle of the stairs, then lifted 3 of the stairs up. There's marbles underneath. You took 1, and now you're going up the stairs, I presume, with 3 stairs in tow. And so I'm
I just took the step part of that stair off and put it aside.
Okay.
How is that trap going to work?
I have so many questions for the person who set this trap.
I think, guys, I think I was supposed to step on this and the marbles would shoot the stair from underneath me and I would go crashing to my death.
Where would the stairs go?
Up.
Up?
That's a Ghostbusters joke.
Oh, they go up. Can I move the stairs? Like
they were already moved.
Right.
He moved them.
All right.
So we're just looking at like a platform of marbles?
No, it's just stairs that have a shitty part that's not meant to be stepped on.
It was supposed to make me slip and fall,
Right.
And
But the marbles are under the stairs.
Yeah,
they're under the top.
There was a board with marbles
Yeah.
underneath it. You step on it, you go, whoa! You fucking go smash and you hurt yourself.
Just pretend it makes sense.
Like they're like ball bearings, so like
Yeah.
you would do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna can I take all?
Oh, sure.
All the marbles.
Yeah.
What? I wanted those marbles. Are the marbles heavy?
They're marble.
Are they
weight.
better than my stones I use in my slingshot?
They're comparable.
Oh.
But I have a gold one.
Yeah.
I investigate that gold marble.
yeah.
Is there anything special besides it's being gold?
It's light, and in your hand, when you move it around, you can feel it's kind of sloshing slightly.
Sloshing?
Yeah,
I think you should eat it.
I'm adding a bunch of marbles to my inventory.
Nice.
All right, but I also think there was probably an element to this that was meant to be an alarm.
Right. I think this gold marble is probably it's probably like a ninja smoke bomb or something like that. Like it's like it looks special. Like it's got a sloshy what? Flash bomb?
Yeah, like a ninja flash
Okay.
bomb.
All right.
There's a ninja in the audience who wants to make sure you get your
ninja.
terms
But,
right.
yeah, but worst ninja ever.
They're not ninja smoke bombs. They're flash bombs. Tired of this shit.
All right, guys, I think I've defeated at least one of the booby traps in the staircase. Let's proceed up the staircase together.
All right, the rest of the staircase uneventful. You get to the top, the door's locked.
Okay. I used the marbles on the door. No, I'm kidding. Are any of you guys...
No.
Fuck.
I don't have any lockpicking skills.
I mean, this is just like weird word.
I lightly knock on the door. I lightly go...
You hear nothing. Not a stir, not a nothing.
I think you should light it on fire.
No. Is there a window nearby?
No, this is like a narrow hallway. It's pretty dark and stuff.
None of you guys can shrink or turn into a ghost or anything?
I can light things on fire.
You millennials.
All right, wait. So someone just kick the door in like this. Let's just kick the door.
Well, okay, let's have a plan if we're going to do that. Like, in theory, there's an old guy sleeping behind there that is or isn't a floating vampire that just got home.
Aren't we looking for the event that's happening that could, involve the corpse of that child? And
that happens later, right? What?
Well, look, don't ask me.
We heard it. Where's Patchins? Patchins.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Fucking, this guy just sneaks up on us every time.
I was in the library.
Hey, Patchins, do you have keys for this door?
No, maybe there's somewhere else. I'll go look.
Okay, good. Yes, please, go do that.
I found some keys.
Holy shit! He's like the paperclip in Microsoft Word.
Okay, Patchins.
Patchins, do my taxes.
Open the door for us, Patchins.
All right, he opens the door. There's no one inside. It's a very bare room. There's like a single dresser with a mirror on it, and on the dresser is like a bowl of water, and there's a small table and a chair that's kind of like a desk. It has a candle. The candle is low, but it's not lit, and there's no one in the bed. The bed's not even made.
I go tumble out of the bed, like lay backwards, like I'm like,
I put the candle out and drink the water.
The candle's out, but you drink the water. It tastes like hands.
It tastes like what?
Hands.
They wash their hands in that shit, man. You like that hand water?
What the fuck was I thinking?
I roll around on the bed giggling. You gotta make your own fun around here. He drank hand water.
I love water so much.
I hope you love hands. Split the diff, motherfucker.
I examined the room some more. Is that all there is to be seen in that room?
Yeah, it seems like he doesn't actually keep anything more than just the clothes in the dresser in here. Like not even any writing tools or like books or anything.
What kind of prior is it?
I feel the bed to see if it's warm and see if anybody's been there recently.
It looks like Dan's been in it. Yeah, the bed hasn't been in otherwise, though. It's
okay.
I'll tell you what, though. Under the bed is where I look next.
Go for it.
I drape myself over the edge of the bed while still laying on it. I'm being playful. I'm like a little kitty cat. I'm like Elizabeth Shue in the cold open of Adventures in Babysitting. I'm just feeling sprightly. When did they get a groan? It's one of the most amazing performances in cinematic history. I drape my head and I look under the bed. You don't see anything.
Guys, I think we're in the wrong room.
Then I go like this, in keeping with my Elizabeth Shue persona in the 80s in general. When I don't see anything, I go, and I'll do one of those things where the lower lip goes outside the upper lip and you exhale, and so your pert bangs kind of like flicker.
Right.
I'm hoping Des knows what I'm talking about. Like it was an 80s thing. Like girls would do it. They'd my homework's gone, and it would be really cute. Like their bangs would go.
All right, Carlos, DJ, let's go back downstairs. This room seems clear. I saw an interesting looking flame in the back of the sanctuary. Should we go investigate that, maybe? What?
They're already upstairs.
We are upstairs.
That's only the bottom floor plan. The upstairs floors aren't depicted on the map.
Well, one thing's for sure. The audience is immersed.
Are there any other doors in this room or just the way we came in?
Right.
Wait, can we... Look, this is not...
Look.
This is not the best suggestion, but there are sleeping people, right? We could interrogate one about where this thing is happening.
Yeah, last episode, Steve found a sleeping person.
Right.
With a chest.
Jeff looked him in the face.
And he was asleep.
We saw him before, but he didn't. Nobody of importance that we knew of.
Should we just?
Let's go back down real quick. Since we're right here, because we go down the stairs. We're right in the sanctuary.
Yep.
Let's go investigate that flame real fast.
Okay. Well,
this guy just loves fire.
I know it's my thing.
No, we can take a look at it. It's
all right. Yeah.
Look, and if it's a dead end, we go wake up Sleepy Town.
No, we're gonna wake up Sleepy Town no matter what.
All right.
Let's check out the fire.
All right. So you go back into the sanctuary. You can see there's a door behind the podium where the guy can go. Like the guy, what do you call it? Like the priest might after the thing go, like after a sermon, walk back there.
Right.
Above the door, there's, like I said, a large kind of open window that kind of just displays the fire, almost like it's supposed to showcase and frame the fire for people sitting in the sanctuary. So yeah, there's a door to this fire room, so to speak.
I tried the door.
All right, it just opens.
What did you say?
It just opens.
What? Are you what?
The door opens.
Okay. I'm picturing it as kind of like that's like the background behind Letterman
Right.
on a show. Like it's like a like a diorama.
Yeah.
Okay.
You open the door, and inside you see a giant, great brazier of flame. It's a giant red, or normal color flame. It's not like a silver flame, but this is like a symbol that's in some of the nicer churches, just kind of to remind everyone that it's the Church of the Silver Flame, and here's a flame. Next to it, you can see some, what do you call it? Kind of like urns or basins that are full of presumably holy water. And Dan, out of the corner of your eye, you can see one of the walls is fucked up.
There's a fucked up wall over there.
Yeah. Upon closer inspection, you see that the wall has a thin outline, as if it might be a secret door.
Dude, what am I? I'm like Batman.
Yeah, you're the only one that
I have like
sees it.
Arkham mode. I don't even need to try. Okay. It's because, do I understand, like, why am I perceiving it as because of
The metagaming answer is because you rolled a 19.
Oh, you were just, sometimes you're rolling for us and not asking us for stuff.
Often.
You're in the zone. You're in the zone right now.
Well, so I'm going to be like, gentlemen, it would appear to be a featureless room. Emphasis on the appear. One question I always ask myself in religion is, how much is showmanship and how much is illusion? And I lean on the door like I just want to be like Doctor Who,
Yeah. You lean on the door. You can see the door kind of move as if it closes. So it's like a secret door that was slightly open and now it kind of closes, so it's kind of perfectly hidden now. But you know where it is.
What you gentlemen don't know is that I just leaned on a secret door and closed it.
Can you open it again?
Can I open it again? I'll find out. Can I?
Well, it's like a wall. It's like a brick kind of stone wall. If you were trying to open a secret door on a brick stone wall, how would you do it? What are you trying to do?
Gentlemen. Query. How would you open a wall?
That was already ajar, but you leaned on it and closed it. And now you're trying to be fancy pants about it.
Maybe you leaned on the wrong side. You leaned on the closing side and not the opening side.
Sure, you go around to the opening side.
No, like...
What are you, my dog? Well,
maybe you gotta push on one part and then it opens and you...
I go like this, like it's like a medicine cabinet where you, hopefully it's like it has one of those magnet pushy things.
No, it is. It is, yeah. It's like a click, yeah. And it goes back to how open it was before.
Oh, nice. Let's open it. Let's open it all the way now.
Or maybe let's ask ourselves this, and I lean on it and close
God
it.
damn it!
All right, I close it again.
Maybe what we need is a master of doors. Oh, you found one. Click it. Door master. I whisper. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Open the door.
I feel like I had some
the
misses.
sun's gonna come
I
up. We're
open
gonna
the
be.
door.
All right, you open the door. You pull the door open and you feel some resistance. But you pull it open and you hear a snap. There's a string that you see snap as you pull the door open, and it what does it do? It sets off a minor chain reaction where like a rock.
We set off a Rube Goldberg.
What? Yeah, a rock that was attached to the string falls on like a water skin, and the water skin squirts a line of oil that kind of blasts towards you guys.
Pinches apparel.
What? All right.
Goonies reference. That's why I said booty traps.
All right. So, Jeff, what's your character's name? I'm sorry.
My character's name Chad, the fire.
Chad dodges out of the way, but you two guys get sprayed by the oil as it squirts directly into the great fire flame.
Fuck.
And it connects the fire, and the fire burns you guys. For damage. 4. You each take 4 damage.
Ow.
Yeah, it isn't super loud.
Okay, all right.
Am I still on fire?
No.
Okay.
It was pretty fast.
Everybody okay? Everybody okay?
I'm fine. I got out of the way.
Okay.
Inside the door, it's just like a tiny closet. It's got a small hole in the ground with a ladder leading downwards.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we just found a legit dunge.
This shit is totes dunge. I go down that ladder.
All right. This underground space is kind of. We should probably close down soon, right? I think I could leave it on a cliffhanger. I should have.
Don't show us how the sausage is made.
This underground space is kind of like a cellar. The walls are rough cut stone, and the floors are made of the same smooth floor tiles used in the church. Barrels line the walls, and on the far side of the room, in this flickering light, you can see several robed figures huddled around a table. The person furthest from you holds a light and object that you can't see for the intense glow it emits, and the others cower back in fear, revealing the table. And on the table is a messy pile of corpses, like 2 or 3 mutilated bodies just ripped apart and just placed in like a nest of gore and violence in various stages of decay. There's other corpses elsewhere. He lowers the glowing object, and you can smell burning as everything starts to melt on the table and expand like marshmallows in a campfire, bubbling and smoking and gooping together. And then everyone descends on the goop and they start bathing in it and eating it. And their bodies begin to warp and change into weird shape-shifting monsters.
Sense motive?
Cliffhanger! Cliffhanger!
We'll be right back. Spencer Crittenden, your game master.
Well, one thing's for certain, our next D&D is going to be some fucking real deal shit.
Yeah, I guess it's going to start.
Let's hear Steve Levy, everybody. Dan and Aaron from Game Grumps, the Game Grumpers, the Grumpadoodles, Des and Roger, Blind Guy Questions, our new favorite segments. Spencer Crittenden, your game master. Let's thank Church, Kevin, Sarah, Zach, who the fuck else?
Chris.
Nolan, everybody else. I'm Jeff Davis, your comptroller. Your mayor is Dan Harmon. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. We will see you on the flip-flop. Drive fast, take chances, don't be a Nazi. See you next time.
Feral Audio.
I can't believe how cold it is. It's so cold in here. Don't you think you take your off? I think it's so rude. You're so as a branch of the United States government, British and international security agencies.
As a branch of the United States government. It is the mission of the National Security Agency to assess and flag citizens of the country who may present a threat to its security. The NSA has clearance to wiretap by any means necessary.
Tapped. Incidental recordings of private conversations from the files of the NSA.
Now on feralaudio.com.